So this is for lab 6.1. Right now I'll be trying to perform an air crack on a WPA2 encrypted router. So first I am going to run an air dump on dump-ng on WLAN 0.1, and this will basically just search for local networks. And the network I'm looking for is called Aircrack-ng guest. It's a guest network I set up. So you can see it right here. It's WPA2. So let me just stop that. So next I am going to run this command. So this just sets up a arrow dump on channel 11, and it'll write to Aircrack-ng WPA2, and it's looking for the BS SID that is used for Aircrack-ng guest, and it's using the WLAN 0.1 service name for this. So let me run that, and that'll start collecting data. So you can see that one device is connected to it right here, and that's actually my phone. So let me kind of start playing some things to help the data drive up. And start getting more traffic. So you can see it start to jump up, but it's still very slow. So first we can run this command, which is a what is it? I believe it's a fake authentication. So basically this will first deauthorize it'll first deauthorize my phone and get the WPA handshake, which will pop up in this area once that happens. So you can see it, grab the packet, and for some reason it's waiting, but if I just close that, you can see it pop up right here. So this is a WPA handshake. It's needed to help crack the password over there. This one's just for WPA, and then you can see this one is for WEP. So you can see that the data is going up a little, but not as much as we want. So we can run this, which will send ARP packets. And then after a while, it'll, the traffic will go up by quite a bit. You can see it. I connected from my spoofed address right here. You can see it's connected right there. So this will help send more beacons and obtain a lot more data. For some reason it's not sending packets, but it'll drive up the data by quite a bit. So usually with the Aircrack, you'll need quite a bit of data and beacons to crack. There it is, that's what I'm looking for. So basically, this is going to run the Aircrack command from the and read dictionary terms from rocky.txt, and it's going to use the captures from WPA 2 in this case, .01 cap. So you can see the data is jumping up quite a bit. For some reason it looks like I'm not sending packets, but I'm reading a lot of them, and it doesn't show me connected down here anymore, but the data is still growing. So if I run that, I think you usually need about probably 40 to 60,000, but just for demonstration purposes, let's try it. Oh, oops. Oh, my bad. So it's actually Rocky.list. So you can see it running. It'll test a bunch of passwords and hopefully find the key. Hopefully it finds it pretty quickly, just because it can take a long time. I tried another list, a dictionary list, and oh, it looks like it found it. So we could use this super secret password right here to actually log in. Sometimes it might give you like a hexadecimal. You can also put this in there in the password section. You just have to get rid of the colons in between, and it will also authenticate that way. So you can see it took 22 seconds, I guess. But sometimes, you know, you're not lucky enough. This is like a very, very weak password. Even if there were a couple numbers in there, it would take quite a bit longer. And there's a possibility that the dictionary or word password file doesn't even have that password in there to find it. So there's a possibility that the key would never be found. And if you're using a huge dictionary list, like the one, I didn't end up using this one, but the one I downloaded was 1.2 gigs. At one point on one of the other, for this one, for the WPA, or not, for the WPA one right here, at one point it said 8 hours, so I just terminated it and, you know, use the Rocky.list and actually put the password in there so it would find it, you know, not in 8 hours. I'm sure it would find it eventually, but I put it in up a lot closer towards the front of the file. Um, so yeah, that is lab 6.1. Thank you.